Guys? It's snowing. We're supposed to get some really bad wind gusts of 50 miles an hour. And also in the process, we're supposed to get a little bit of snow here and there at times, but you can see the wind is really hasn't picked up yet. You can kind of see it over here with all the grass and all the other plants and such, but heck, you can even see it. Wait, where? Yeah, there. You can even see it with yeah, now you can see the snow. But you can also see the kind of wind picking up because you can see, well, basically this big giant stick that is hanging from a tree of some sort. I don't know which tree it's hanging from, but you can see that it's dangling a little bit. And also you probably saw a little bit of the snow. Yeah, just a little bit, but not too much. Also, in the process of closing this window, it has made my window just a little bit foggy, but nonetheless, I mean, it's fine. But there is also a chance where we may lose power because of these 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we are on, I think it's a high wind watch, either that or it's a high wind warning. I think a lot of it just has to do with what's going on down south, because there's tornado warnings going on a little further ways down and such, and you know, kind of sucks. Thoughts and prayers are with those who probably were affected by the tornadoes down south. There's also supposed to be a wall of lightning that is coming up to Florida and Georgia today, so that's gonna be excuse me. That's going to be interesting, but nonetheless, I mean, hope the people down in Florida and Georgia stay safe and out of harm's way as far as just the lightning goes, because lightning kind of goes anywhere it wants to go. So, yeah, hopefully everybody stays safe. This has got a lot of weather. A lot of weather going on here. We've got high winds up here. We had tornadoes down south, and a little further down south you got a wall of lightning. So, you know, it's just weather. Gotta love it sometimes. She's just sitting there. It still also kind of baffles me that we are pretty much now in the middle of April. I had a lot of crazy stuff go on thus far, all throughout almost a third of the year. You had a lot of forest fires going on in Australia. You know, World War III almost broke out. Let's see. This COVID-19 pandemic that has been building up ever since December of this past year, and has, within the span of a couple of months, become a worldwide pandemic. I mean, here in America, within a couple of weeks, everybody has been quarantined. And that's brought, with these bad things, it's brought up a lot of good things. A lot of people have become closer together than what I expected, especially with this pandemic that you know, a lot of people are freaking out about and stocking up all the toilet paper on. and people are still trying to make the best out of this, and that's actually a very good thing. I'm still trying to make the best out of this pandemic as well. Staying in my room is actually one way to do it, but also just going outside for a run or for a walk, and just doing other things outside, you know, without anybody really around me. So, I mean, that's something that you can still do. You just gotta make sure that it's with a family member who germ-wise has already been exposed to your germs and all that kind of stuff, and not with someone else who you could expose and put at risk. That's kind of the generalization that, you know, I really don't know what I'm saying anymore, but you might be able to get what I'm at least trying to get at. But nonetheless, I think it's better that we all just try to stay home. Just keep level heads about this and love our neighbors. Give our family members and our friends a call, just not just to have a talk with them, because let's face it, a lot of students now are just, some of them really haven't talked to each other in a while. I know I haven't talked to my friends from high school in a while, especially some from my class. A lot of them actually have moved somewhere else. Some of them are going to college, not right now, but are in college as of September of last year, or August of last year. Some have jobs. Some are home, and I haven't talked to them in a while. So maybe I might just shoot them a text saying, hey, just want to make sure you're doing all right, and hopefully things are going well for you, despite all of this, So hopefully by April 30th, hopefully things calm down just a little bit, because like I said, maybe a couple days ago, we're supposedly within this 2-week peak of the coronavirus. So, hopefully these 2 weeks go by real fast. But nonetheless, hopefully by around middle of May or June, things calm down, and hopefully we all have a summer. Hopefully we all at least have a summer to where we can actually go out to the beach or go out, hang out with friends and such. So I really hope we get to that point. But until then, this is what we're kind of stuck with, and all we can do at this point is just keep level heads, keep hoping and praying that things continue to, as far as this stuff goes, hopefully it just digresses, and hopefully, things get better in the future. In the near future, at least. Well, gee, there go the winds again. Like I said, wind gusts are supposed to be at 50 miles an hour, and I'm going to get the mail. Right now, things are kind of windy in the background, but I can't say the same for what's going on right now. But yeah, it is very windy. It is very, very windy. Nonetheless, that will not stop me from going to get the mail, or at least checking to see if we actually have mail. Survey says we do not have mail. You know what? That's just fine. Even if the mail comes just a little bit later, we'll still get mail, at least somehow, some way, and somebody will go get it. Probably not me, because it's starting to get really cold, and I'm gonna go back inside. The weather here starts to get a little worse. It's getting chilly. It is getting very chilly. I'm starting to get chills. But you know what? It's all right. It's all 100% good. But there also is that chance that we may lose power. So let's just wait and see what happens. It's a good thing we got a generator, though. Wait. I just got inside and got very comfortable, but then all of a sudden the mail lady comes and puts mail in just as soon as I get inside. Come on, lady, what the heck? I'm gonna have to go back out there and get the mail. Okay, round 2 of this. Only difference, I'm wearing different shoes. The shoes that I had on hurt my left pinky toe, so these shoes are a little bit more comfortable. Still a little mad that the mail lady just came right after I went inside. Gosh darn it, mail lady. Let's go back inside. Later. Well, the wind raged on, and yeah, our little temperature gauge pretty much got knocked over, and it looks like the needles knocked out of place, so that's great. Also, the clouds actually do look pretty nice. It had that's the little eye of the clouds, if you will. There's actually a few holes in the clouds, but nonetheless we have had a little bit of sunlight come in. But nonetheless, this is kind of the skies that we've had to deal with throughout most of the day. Alright, so I had a really good sandwich, and also in the process we did get a very nice looking sunset, so that's actually something I'm happy about. And the day has gone by relatively fast, so I'm very much hoping that tomorrow is a whole heck of a lot slower, but nonetheless, you know, oh well, just gotta live with it. But I do have to say, this vlog, I think, is probably a little bit more unique than all the other vlogs that I've done. Probably because I was a little bit more energetic, and I think that's what a lot of these vlogs need more of. They need more energy. They need more energy. And probably a little bit of awkwardness here and there, but nonetheless, yeah, oh well. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you have not considered subscribing yet, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. And that about does it for me. I'll see you guys on the next video.